Recording.
Good evening, y'all. Moose here. On my way home from work on a Friday, March 15th, 2024. Presently 50 something degrees outside. Mileage on the bike 41,649 miles. Yep. Worked what did I work today? 5 hours today. So Friday's a short day for me as long as I allow it to be. I work a little bit more during the week to get my 40 in, and then allows me to work a little less on Friday so I can get out early and enjoy the day. And now that we've had our all-time favorite day of the year, daylight savings time, yeah, right. One good outcome of that is because we moved the clocks ahead, because we sprang forward with my dirty windshield intact. We now have a daylight because the days are getting longer, or daylight's getting longer. Days aren't getting longer. Days are the length they are, 24 hours. So, it's kind of nice getting out when the sun's out. Yesterday was raining like a dickens, so I didn't ride yesterday. This is probably my seventh ride of the season. I started riding on March 3rd? March 4th. I cannot remember what it was, March 3rd or March 4th, whatever one of the day it was. So that's when I started riding my bike. I have another video on this camera that I still have yet to process. Better get after it, huh? Homegrown beef for sale. Beef. So, yeah, I had a live video of my Kaylee 7 the other day. That was kind of a surprise. I wasn't expecting to have that, so I didn't have anything prepared, which you should all be used to by now, because I never have anything prepared, because I'm not that interesting. And well, there's that. There it is. Not that interesting. But we're trotting through the year as best we can. It's nice to be riding in March. It's an unusual feeling to have this many days of riding so far and this soon in March. So I'll take it. I will take it. I wonder how many storms we're going to have this year, though, rain-wise. It's supposed to snow on Monday. This is just all over the place. I apologize. I do not have a topic in mind at all. I should have, and I don't. Yep. I got nothing. So, well, let's talk about things. Oh, Dean got himself a brand new motorcycle, 2024 Road Glide, which I believe he went with the name Pearl. And that thing sparkles like a pearl, so that was a damn good name for it. Oh, man. Sharp looking motorcycle. I didn't think to ask, Bodine, is that the one that HDR was talking about? Is that this like the Road Glide, or did you get like a Road Glide special? I can't remember what you said. I'm sorry. I mean, does it have all the bells and whistles that your other bike had, basically, or just you, with the exception of the Tour Pack, obviously, because you didn't go with the Ultra, which is understandable. Sharp looking bike, though, man. Congratulations. Freaking awesome looking bike. Man, I love that dash. That all digital dash. Beautiful. Harley did a really nice job putting that infotainment system together, and that it looks really sharp. New front end looks nice, too. At least I like it. Might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I think it looks sharp. Be interesting to see where all you go on that. Different things you see with it. I bet you're getting quite a bit of riding in already. I saw a couple posts that you made. It's probably hard to stay off it and not think about that beautiful machine you have sitting in the garage. New motorcycle, you always want to ride it a lot. So you're out doing that right now, hopefully. Hopefully you are. Ooh, that town stinks. I saw that HDR was looking at getting a possible Road Glide and has decided to not pull the trigger on that as of the video last week. which I think is I think looking at it the way he did and the pros and cons and whatnot is very, very good idea. I mean, he's looking at it from all different angles. Yeah, new bikes are fun. Who doesn't like a new bike? I haven't had any need for one of them. I can't claim my old one. But yeah, I mean, he went through all the different things, and like you said, his other one was his 2018 is paid for, and he'd have to have things added to the Road Glide. And this is not a Road Glide special, or I don't even know what names they go with anymore. He was saying that the saddlebags are more plasticky and not fiberglass, and you have to deal with the seat, and all this other stuff, backrest, which I usually backrest and stuff, tour pack possibly. But I was curious. That one was 28K for the lower end Road Glide model that doesn't have all the little bells and whistles, maybe. What, and if they don't still make it, but what equivalent, which would usually be the Street Glide Special, which I guess would be a Road Glide Special, the equivalent bike to the Road Glide they have, what's the difference in price? I mean, so the one's 28, and you'd have to put, he was talking maybe 3,000-4,000 into it. It still wouldn't have the same saddlebags and stuff, right? So if you were to put, could you buy the one with all the stuff on for 32? Not the Ultra, but I don't even know what Harley's cost now. I mean, everything's gone up. This bike's probably 30,000 now, or the equivalent to this motorcycle, and maybe more. And usually, if you get in the touring section of the motorcycle market, the price is fairly relative to one another. They're pretty equal to one another. You're not going to find one that's outrageously more expensive. Everybody always talks about Harley Davidson being expensive, but no, actuality, you get that arena motorcycle, that quality, and that type, you're probably paying around 30 grand for it. Plus, I mean, that's just the way it is. It's not like you can buy the Harley for 32 and you can buy a Goldwing or a Yamaha for 18 or something like that. You want to compare, similar bikes to one another, both touring, luggage, storage, power, electronics, stuff like that. You're going to get there around the same price no matter what. You're not going to save a whole lot or spend a whole lot more depending on which way you go. In the grand scheme of things, right? I mean, $2,000 is a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, $2,000 is not a lot of money, right? When in comparison to, the ratio of what is already being spent. You're already spending 32, spending 34 isn't that much of a drastic upcharge, for example. So, anyways, I think both of them made fantastic choices. Bodine made the choice he made and got himself a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful motorcycle. HDR has made his decision as of right now. Who knows, that could change. I know him, Bodine, and Bronco Ride are all good friends. And a lot of times your friends get something new, it's hard not to go, ooh, I want that. I know that. Keeping up with the Joneses, and my friend is a Jones, so, trying not to, I'm getting one. Ooh, I want one too, It's not a hard thing to do. Mike got his Ultra, and I held on to mine for a while, and I got my Triumph. And, then I was around doing on the Ultra when he was riding it. I said, God, I want a Harley too, because at that time, Harley Trek, I hope you're healing up well. I have not heard anything. I'll have to check in with Dave. I think your mother got hacked. I'm not friends with her on Facebook anymore. But I hope you're doing well. I'll get a hold of Dave and see if he's heard anything. But anyways, at the time, back when I bought my Ultra Limited, Mike had his Ultra with a Stage 4 kit. Harley Trek had his Street Glide Special, both 17s. I bought a 2018 Ultra Limited. And you know, you kind of go inside with what your buddies had, and you ride with every once in a while. So we all had similar bikes. I was looking at the Goldwing actually before I bought the Ultra, this exact bike, and I didn't ever get to see one. So I decided to go with the Ultra because that's what I thought I wanted. It turns out, you know, it was a mistake at the time. I love having the Goldwing now. I don't see myself anytime soon going back, but you know, things change. And then Mike got his Goldwing, and it probably looked like I was like monkey see, monkey do in a way. I went out and bought my new Goldwing after I seen what his could do in South Dakota and stuff. Just pulled, just left me in the dust because you got more displacement, you got more cylinders, so you know, it didn't, you know, and obviously at that point had more power. This thing runs a lot cooler than my Ultra ever did. And then, you know, we both had similar bikes, and then of course similar outfits. He's my hero. That's all I'm down to it. He's my hero. But anyways, uh, you know, just kind of a um, rambling little video. So I'm going to sign off and bid you all farewell for this time. At this time, so I shall talk to you next time. This is Moose, a shadowy rider on a road to nowhere. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.